What's up, y'all? It's your boy Benny Fane. I'm here with Kang, the creator. Not Kang the Conqueror, Kang the creator. And you know, we here in the Making It Magazine compound. This is another creative conversation. And he said he wanted to do a quick interview. He said he had some things he wanted to talk about. So I said, well, let's talk, you know. And my first thing is, where you originally from, brother?
I'm originally from the east side. I went to Cedar Grove, middle, elementary, high school. So Boulder Crest, we here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's the 6.
We here.
That's what's up. That's what's up. You know, originally I'm from Philadelphia, Philly, lived in Florida, lived in Texas, been here for the past 7 years. So I'm very familiar with a lot of different areas, the east side, the north. You know, a lot of people come to Atlanta and they come to the downtown and they think they're in Atlanta, which you are, but in order to really go somewhere, you know, you got to be at the little loft.
For sure.
Different places, you know what I'm saying? On the east side, you know, and then go over to pinups, and you got, you know, he start laughing.
Yeah.
That's, you know I know.
Yeah.
So what got you started in music?
So I was a stay-at-home dad. Medical retired from the military, and I was at home with my baby, and it was frustrating.
Let's run that back for the people that didn't understand what you just said. You were a stay-at-home dad, meaning that you were holding it down. And I want to really dissect that because my father was a Marine. So when he's saying he's a stay-at-home dad, he's at home nurturing, providing, feeding the mind of the child, but you were able to do it because you had the background
For sure.
to do it.
Having the means and supporting my being wife, it's an amazing experience because the household it takes two. It takes two to make things work, and sometimes like you may not be the breadwinner. Sometimes it may take you supporting that person's career and seeing their life through their eyes, because we're here to help each other, and that's what relationships do. So it translated to my art, because knowing how I wanted to work with things and support my spouse at the time. Now looking at artists, I know how to support artists because I build off myself. I don't create for them, I create for myself, and then I leave the space for them, for us to help each other. It's a picture that's painted, and all the details is not left up to me. It's left up to the artist to fill in the things that I missed. So that's how I see it.
So are you a producer? I mean, for the people that's watching, are you a producer? Are you an artist? Are you are you an A&R? What do you do?
I am a music producer, and I attend Full Sail right now. So I'm majoring in music production and minoring in audio engineering. So I do a little bit of both, and on the side I do videography.
But you already knew how to do it, but you just going to Full Sail, so you need the paperwork so that way they can't fight anything.
Nah, I wanted to really invest in myself. So when I started learning the business side, because that was something I was watching YouTube that was very current. Business. Because
not so much the making of the music, but the business side.
Because they tell you like creativity is just a small part of it. Because everybody's creative in their own way. But if you don't know business, you're gonna lose money. And I'm 31. I'm not trying to lose money. I'm trying to lose more money. I'm trying to stack bread. So I need to learn business. I need to learn aspects of this, because I may not know everything, but to know the jargon, to know the simple lingo of what is, that gives me a step above. So going to school gave me another step above, because then you have, yes, anybody can go and just pick up FL Studio, but then, you know, people in the big leagues, they tell you they go to a studio, they use Ableton, Logic. Do you know how to record vocals?
Reason.
Do you know how to do the proper steps and techniques to do different things? Do you know how to fix things? It gave me a different aspect. So then I started understanding why people make the money they do, and why, especially as it's our black culture, our culture, we want to take shortcuts so much, and everything isn't about taking shortcuts. Sometimes you have to go the hard route to find a shortcut, because then I create space for somebody else. Because if I can tell you this is the proper way, and if you do it this way, think about the long game. We're not thinking about short term. We think about long term.
Gotta play the long game.
Gotta play the long game because I mean, younger me, it was like, yeah, making the 21 was a blessing. But then older 31 me, I'm thinking, shit, make it to 81. You know, how much money, how much bread can I produce? How much can I leave behind for my family, for my kids, for their kids? And that's the thing. It's bigger than me. It's bigger
than just one person.
Right.
And that's what I feel like a lot of times in this business and the industry, we get so caught up in the one, like let's say for example the artist, but you forget all of the moving parts that make a Lil Baby, or that, not saying that make who he is, but make the machine move.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Think for example, how many moving parts is in a marching band, or all of these different things. If one band member is out of place, the shit sounds horrible. So, you know, I congratulate you on taking that step, going to Full Sail, getting the paperwork. Like, I have a degree in computer technology. So the reason I wanted to do that was just for this, pretty much the same reason that you did it, was because I know what I'm doing, but do I really know what I'm doing? And how can I put that to the test if I don't have a piece of paper that say that I passed the test that they gave me for that?
And that what makes you, that separates you from the regular digger. Like, because yeah, we can dress the same, we do the same, but you can't do what I do. The person can't do what
See,
you do.
I'm gonna hold you down for one second. Let me stop. See, because I'm not a name brand person. Okay, I done had all of this shit later. I mean, earlier. You know, in my early 20s, Versace, Iceberg, all of that shit, I done had that. But I just like the drip. You know what I mean? Can you lift the foot up?
Appreciate it.
You see what I'm saying? Because y'all not seeing the coordination that I'm seeing. The cream on the gray, on the cream. I mean, like, brother, you know, you could tell that the man thought about what he was going to put together. Not only that, but you saying that as a member of the what branch did you serve?
I was in the Army.
So he was in the Army. So you was on foot. You was one of them. You had to hold it down before everybody else could even get to the field type shit. You know what I'm saying? So that's what you end up basically doing now as the producer slash, you probably will end up doing a lot of managing roles, because I see the kind of character that you have is going to step in and protect your artist as well. So I think that you are going to just, when you find that right artist, bro, or if they find you and that shit click the right way, y'all out of here. I'm gonna tell you straight up, y'all out of here. You know what I'm saying? Especially when I'm listening to your meticulousness about what you want to do and how you care. So let me a little sidetrack. What's your, not top 5, because I don't do top 5. I just do 5 musical artists that maybe influenced you throughout the industry. I mean, throughout through life, to make you want to really get in this business. And it don't have to be artists. It can be a producer, but it's 5.
Number one for sure, Outkast. Outkast is a duo, because people like the way that Big Boy and Andre, they try to say Andre the best by himself, but people don't know Big Boy is such a dynamic. He gave that contrast to it. He gave that offset, which made it work so much. So I look at them as a duo. So Outkast is always number 1. UGK number 2. Fancy and Barbie again.
Damn, I Sweet James Jones.
Hey, man, look, they dynamic. People don't really understand they dynamic. It's the same thing, the contrast. A-Ball and MJD.
I like your lineup, brother. I'm just keep going. I like your lineup.
And even just as a duo, Currency and Harry Fraud. Go crazy. Because you got somebody who gave up the kids, went back to zero. We tell the story how his mom gave him back right. The money that he gave up, she said, "Hold on." So when time came, he was in a position where he is now, because he had somebody who did a lot of for him. And in my same situation, my parents, people around me, I'm blessed to have people that don't allow me to fall. So saying, hair fall, and then this is,
Shout out to all the people that don't allow us to fall.
for sure, for sure. And then this is kind of a low key. I wish I had more, but Billy Dollars and Mr. Roberts. If you haven't heard them, the boys out of Texas, and they go crazy. Mr. Roberts.
Are you originally from Atlanta? You said you're originally from Atlanta.
From Atlanta.
Because I hear a lot of other influences. I know we in the South and all, but it's very rare that you hear somebody say Iqbal and JG, bro. Like, and I'm not saying like they're not in that position, but you always hear the Gucci Gang. You always hear the Outkast. And then when you said the Harry Fraud combo, oh man, I'm understanding where you really about to go with it. Because you're the person that's looking at the combo of the yin and the fucking yang.
For sure.
And that's what's making the perfect, damn near the perfect storm. Yeah, yeah.
Well, just because of the military, I lived in Seattle, I lived in Oklahoma, I was in Virginia for a while, I was in South Carolina for a while, I just moved to Savannah, back and forth to San Antonio, I'll move to San Antonio next year. But just those influences of the sound of the South, like, you know, to really develop, you gotta know that Akon and they was hand in hand with going in the film. Like they went hand in hand. Then, I mean, and look, I gotta give a special shout out to I want to do about Larry June, Ricardo.
Listen, you know, cause listen, I've been listening to the organic tape.
Man,
I'm one of them. I'm like, you don't know about Larry June, and you know, and that's a special kind of taste. You know, Larry June is a special kind of taste. And what I mean by that is, some people don't particularly care for the sound, but when you get into the man's story, when you get into what he did, you gotta respect him. If you don't, you might as well just step the fuck out of this. So it's just not even.
They don't want to take that around to Vegas and then come back around everybody in the Bay.
Everybody they juice movies and
organic
juice.
For sure.
So we will. I'm gonna bring him back, and this is what I'm saying. I'm gonna bring him back for another interview, and on this one, I want him to just give you his information, give you his Instagram, so you can tap in and maybe get with him. But we're gonna continue this conversation on a more extended level because I like where your brain is going. So if you don't mind, give me your social media handle and Instagram and all that.
Okay. I am Kang the Creator. KangDaCreator. Kang the Creator. KangDaCreator. Follow me on IG. Get my line. I'm available. I ain't a hard guy to get over with.
This guy right here, you know how I do. I'm an energy reader. I'm telling you, if you don't get with him within the next 6 to maybe 9 months, I don't think you might ever be able to get with him. Trust me, just hear me out on that. So, Biggie Fame, Clout is Overrated, Kang the Creator, yeah, the Making the Magazine Compound, and you already know, man.